All right, everybody. I have our page, the order of the planets in our solar system. Hopefully you looked at this on Wednesday. If you did not, you can get it out now because you're going to use it to do our page for today. I'd already started working on this page when I realized I was filming the video wrong. So I started my video over. All right, let's take a look at this page with the planets listed out. I suggested for Wednesday that you could trace the names of the planets if you want to help you learn how to write them. And let's just read them in order. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and not included is Pluto because, as I mentioned a minute ago, it's been recategorized as a dwarf planet. It is still a planet, and it is still in our solar system, and it's what your mom and dad and I grew up with learning, but on some of our new materials, it is not included. So this is what's called a mnemonic to help us. It's a funny little saying to help us remember the order of the planets. And it's by the first letter. You can see right here, it's kind of highlighted, and you can look on your page. So let's read this one together. It says, "My very excited mother just served us noodles." That's funny, isn't it? But it might be a little bit easier to remember than the specific names of the planet in order. So let's say that again. My very excited mother just served us noodles. And the point is to the first letter for my, the word my, the M stands for the planet Mercury. The first letter of very is V, and it stands for the planet Venus. The first letter of excited is E, and it stands for Earth. The first letter of the word mother is M, and it stands for Mars. The first letter of the word just is J, and it stands for Jupiter. The first letter of the word served is S, and it stands for Saturn. The first letter of the word us is U, and it stands for Uranus. And the first letter of the word noodles is N, and it stands for, yes, Neptune. You got it. Okay, so let's say that again together. My very excited mother just served us noodles. That's hysterical. Y'all can practice that. Maybe it'll help you remember the planet order. When I was a kid, we just learned the planet order like this. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and we learned Pluto. So here's our page that you're going to work on today for Friday, writing in the names of the planets, and you can copy them directly off of this. If you have trouble transferring the letters, you can have someone write them and you may trace them. So of course, I've already written something in here. Probably you can, many of you can read that. What is this? What is at the center of our solar system? Here it is again in the center of our black space mat. It is our sun. That's right. So I wrote the word sun, S-U-N. And here is the planet closest to the sun, our first planet that we're going to learn more about next week. And its name is Mercury. So I've already written it, and I've written it with a capital M, E-R-C-U-R-Y, Mercury. Now, I've capitalized Mercury. Does anybody know why? My first graders ought to know this, and my kindergartners might know this, but what kind of a word is Mercury? Is it a noun? Is it an adjective? Is it an article? Is it a verb? Oh, you've already said it. It's a noun. And how do we know that it's a noun? because it's the name of something. Let's remember, nouns name persons or people, places, things, and ideas. So Mercury is the name of the first planet closest to the sun. So it's a noun, but it is the specific name. So it's not just a noun, it is called a proper noun because it names the planet closest to the sun, Mercury. Now, in our classroom, we draw the noun symbol over nouns. So I might just do that. It's the big black triangle, and it is a representation of the pyramids because the pyramids are really old, and nouns are the oldest words in the world. Remember when Adam and Eve, actually just Adam, according to the Bible, named all the animals? I bet Eve helped. He named them, and he gave them names. And so they were some of the first words used, nouns. As far as we know, sun is also a noun. And these are not just regular nouns, they're proper nouns. So they have to be capitalized. Excuse me. All right, the next planet in order after Mercury, we have Venus. That's correct. Capital V, E, N, U, S. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and write the grammar symbol, the noun symbol. We know it's a noun, it names the planet, and we know it's a proper noun because it's capitalized. It's the name of that specific planet. Your name, David, Emery, Mabel, Elliot, Miss Kathy, those are also proper nouns because they name us specifically. Do you think you can go ahead and finish this? You can copy, let's go to the next one, Earth. You can copy how to spell Earth, and if you want to, you can put the grammar symbol above it, the big black triangle for the noun. If you can't directly copy it, you can have someone write it down for you, and you can trace it. All right, I hope you can get that work done. I'm about to make a video for you on our bluebonnet work. See you in a minute.